All right, get out, get out, get out. You guys aren't even good hosts. You're supposed to be hosting this show. Get out of here. What up? Welcome.
Well, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Red the Show.
Yeah, sorry we're a little late, but thank you for our co-hosts who were going to take over for us. But it is Wednesday, so we got a lot to get into. But we want to get into our first guest, because he's got things happening in his life, and we want to get him on his way. But I have a good friend of mine named Aaron. He's a rapper. Aaron, what up? Can you hear us?
There we go.
What up? Hey,
hello.
dude, what's
How's
up?
It going?
What's going on? What's going on?
Sorry, dude. Technical difficulties here in the YouTube world on April Fools. I don't know what's happening, man. Crazy. Hey, man, thanks for being. We just showed, man, you're an incredible rapper, by the way. I mean,
thank you so much.
I don't know who. I'm not like a rap connoisseur. Who should I have to judge? But man, like you either know if someone's good or bad, and dude, you as the kids say, you got the slaps. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Slaps.
It slaps. It slaps, Aaron. Dude, hey, real quick, man. Tell us. Well, first of all, we're gonna put your YouTube up so people can go get on it, listen to some jams. But you got lots and lots of followers. I know that's not what it's about, but man, you're kind of a big deal. A little bit.
Hey.
A little bit.
Just man, just doing what we could do, man, to give God some glory, man, in everything we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. So a lot of people are wanting to know. Like, here's a question they're asking. Like, hey, I like to spit a little rhyme. How did you get started in this whole rap game?
Okay, man, to put everything in a nutshell, as far as it's funny because before I met the Lord, I was 16 years old when I met Jesus.
Okay.
And the first time I heard somebody do music, it was actually the very first time I was invited to church. It was a youth night, and there were these guys right outside the front doors of the church, and they were freestyling. They were just rapping off the top of their head. And I've seen it before, but these guys were good, but they were talking about Jesus. They were talking about the Bible, and it blew my mind because I never saw it being used like that. I didn't want to do it at the time, but it engages you, and because it did that, God used something that eventually I was going to do just to grab my attention. And that's the reason why when it comes to young people in music, I'm extremely passionate, because it took a 16-year-old. It wasn't a pastor, it wasn't a special speaker or even a rapper. It was another 16-year-old that grabbed my attention as a 16-year-old.
That's good.
And it engaged me and gave me a reason to really have questions about who God really was.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. The power of music and the power of your influence of your peers, man. That's good.
That's it. That's right.
That's
right.
Man.
So when the questions arise, is like, hey, what do I do? Honestly, use your gift where you're at. If you have a talent or you have a desire to write and to rap, to sing, whatever it is, use that in the place where you're at. If you're in church, use that there. You allow the people around you to sharpen you, and don't hunger for the stage too early.
Right, and I've heard this before. You got to have something to say, right? Like, exactly. I think a lot of people want a platform, but they ain't got nothing to say, right? And I think that's huge, man.
Yep,
that's cool.
Absolutely.
Well, man, tell us one of those moments. I know you do a lot of touring, you do a lot of concerts. Like, what is one of those moments in life where you're like, oh man, I'm doing this right now. Like I'm getting to do this. God has used me. Walk me through a moment.
So, it was actually, I would say it was actually about 2 years ago. I've been doing full-time ministry for about almost 4.5 years. And it was about 2 years ago when things began to pick up quite a bit. I was the income was being supplemented by by people that wanted me, of all people, to share, not just with youth groups, but churches, events. And so I remember going to a particular event, and I began to hear uh, people quoting songs that I had wrote, and I heard it a few times before, but when you hear not just kids and then youth, then you begin to hear adults start quoting what you have to say. It was like a good slash scary moment, because it reminded me. It was like, man, me of all people, like growing up, I had I just didn't have a good self esteem, and so little by little, God began to take that away through the years. But I began to do that, and all of a sudden, I started seeing God saying, that scripture, God will use the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And I'm sitting here like, okay, God, I can't believe you're letting me, of all people, travel. When I didn't think I was much, people are calling me to travel and go speak and share with music. But it also challenged me, because he also reminded me there was kids, there was youth, college age adults that were quoting the stuff that I was saying, because it's no longer about whether it sounds good.
Mm.
Because if people are quoting it, they need to make sure that what's coming out of their mouth is giving them life.
Mm.
And so it was a wow moment. It was like, man, I can't believe you're using me in this. But it was also a heart check moment.
Yeah.
What am I doing it for? And is it going to be beneficial for the body?
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Hey, I'm a student pastor, as you know, and a lot of my kids are like, I can't find any good clean music. All the Christian music's cheesy. Like, give me some options. Like, what is something they can listen to that's wholesome, that's good? I mean, obviously you. Hopefully they're discovering you today.
Yeah.
They need to go check out. But what are some other people, some other players in the game?
Okay, so trust me, I had the same when I first came out. Yet my excuse was literal, but I think right now, like we are so there's so much out there that if you're not in the right, I guess, the right place at the right time, you'll never know it. So number one, I definitely got to give a. I always like to support my brothers. Like there's a guy named Brian Trejo. He started kind of the Kingdom Music a movement. He's out of Abilene, Texas. He's phenomenal, and he has like 400 albums. I don't know. He's always coming up with new stuff. Brian Trejo, the Kingdom Music movement. Kingdom Music, it's just, you spell it exactly the way it is, except with the Z instead of an S. Then I got brothers like Five, the number 5, IVE. Then I mean, there's so many. Plain James, Young Noah, my sister V Rose, so many amazing people that are out there. And what we could do is, I have no problem helping you guys after the video. I could share their links and get you guys more familiar, because it's and I know that everybody's like, yeah, a lot of the Christian, especially hip hop, it's either really cheesy or, again, we got to be careful, because it's like you said it a second ago. There's a lot of talented people, but it's not about talent; it's your character. What kind of substance are they giving us, right? Yeah. So there's a lot of people that are really in love with Jesus, that are really in love with spreading the gospel, but have incredible talent. So like I said, Kingdom Music, Brian Trejo, Antoine Hill, Monica Hill, Five, Plain James, Young Noah, V Rose, Arise, Z. There's just an insane amount, and I'd love to be able to share that with you guys. Maybe like with links and just to get you guys expanded.
Yeah, we'll connect on that. We'll put our links out there so people can go and grab some new music, man. I love that. Hey, I know you got a jet, but you're from Amarillo, or you currently live in
Yeah,
Amarillo. Uh,
yeah,
Not exactly the rap capital. Uh, People like, oh, A Town, that's where it's happening. But I love I love this story though, because it doesn't matter where you're from, right? A lot of people think, man, in order for me to be used, I got to get to some big city. I love it, right? You're from Amarillo, and God is just blowing up and doing some cool things.
yeah. Well, what's crazy is I'm originally born and raised out of Houston. Uh, I lived there up until I was about 19. Um, and then I went to Bible school for 2 years. I actually went back trying to do something because I knew God was using me in that, and nothing ever happened. So I met my wife in Bible school. She's from Amarillo, so
Okay.
obviously I'm in Amarillo. 2 years into our marriage, I was like, man, we should go back to Houston. I know things will pop off there because nothing's happening in Amarillo. And so I go to Houston, nothing happens. Like I'm interacting with people, getting to meet people, but God is putting a cap. And I think the reason why He was kind of putting a cap on me is exactly what you were saying. Sometimes we have these ideas of, man, I can make it if I just go here. And God is saying, I created a king from a shepherd in the field.
Mm.
David knew nothing about the kingdom, yet he was faithful with God with where he was at. And God was trying to tell me, I just need you to be faithful where you're at. That's why I'm saying, like, to all of your youth that are watching, young adults, please listen. Um, Stop waiting for that amazing moment that is going to happen and begin to be obedient and serve and use your talent where you're at, because I guarantee you, God doesn't need you in Nashville, Houston, Atlanta, or anywhere across the world. He just needs you obedient where you're at. Something that that the guy spoke to me a while back was this. We want to encourage our youth and our young people, young adults, and adults. We want to say, well, God, I just take me to Africa or take me to China and use me across the world. And half the time, God is saying, I just need you to not cuss, or I just need you to just listen. And we want to be used everywhere except where we're at. Understand, allow God to use you where you're at. China, in India, in Africa, they'll come if you can be obedient where you're at.
Come on, man, spitting fire. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good word. That is, I mean, that's awesome, man. Hey, since you're from Amarillo, a lot of our middle school kids, they know about Wonderland. Tell us about your favorite
Yeah.
Wonderland ride.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Wonderland is awesome. Keep coming. Uh, I've never been. I've been out there maybe like 3 times. I lived here for a long time. I've only been out there 3 times. Hey, the one thing, and we talked about this earlier, Chris. The one thing that you gotta love about Wonderland is no line. There
Absolutely.
ain't no lines. You could hop on one and jump on another instantly.
Yeah. And there's a reason there's no lines, but that's another story. But yeah. But my favorite, Aaron,
Absolutely.
is the Himalaya. You get in there and they're playing
Oh
that
yeah.
'80s, Def Leppard, like, you want to go faster? Let me hear you scream, and they're just playing like, Metallica, Rat, just all these songs. Oh, that's crazy, dude, crazy.
Bro, it's super crazy. Super crazy.
Well, dude, hey, I know you got a jet because if you we went to Israel together. Me and Aaron went to Israel
Yeah.
together,
Yeah.
and so we are like we like met for a week in Israel, and now I mean
Yeah.
like I said, we can connect like this and just like we're back
Yeah.
into action, man. So I know you got a jet to get on that Israel call. I'm gonna try to join you,
Yeah.
but man, thank you for being here. Let's get those.
Absolutely.
We'll text, maybe get those links out to these kids so they
Yes.
know some
Absolutely.
good music, man. And I appreciate your words today. And one last thing, dude. What the Texans? What's up with the Texans? I mean, if you're from Houston, I get that, but I mean, are you okay with
Let's
the
just
trade you guys just made?
we need a intercessory prayer for my man Bill O'Reilly. I mean, Bill Bryant, he needs some hands laid There needs to be something happening.
Man, that's a tough trade.
I don't know, man. All I know is I'm trying to occupy myself. As far as that's concerned, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But we pray for the nation, we pray for the Texans. So
Amen, dude. Well, hey, we're gonna bounce, man. It's good to see you. Thanks for doing this, and we'll be in touch, man.
I love you guys. Thank y'all so
much. All right,
much.
man. Thanks, Aaron. Love you, man. See you.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. And Aaron on the show. So good. Yeah.
Chris, we have some headlines going on in the world. So
we do. Can we show the Patrick Neal clip just to kind of officially get this going? Check this out. Okay.
We're starting!
Yes. One more time for everyone.
We're starting!
That's so good.
Awesome.
And the fun thing is, he just sends it out of the blue.
Yeah, we don't ask for this, and we love it. Keep sending it, Patrick. Good. Hey, it is April Fool's Day, and yeah.
April Fools.
You see some changes going on in our. We'll just leave it at that. There's some things going on with us on our logos and stuff.
Is it an April Fool's that we changed our name?
We don't know. We don't know. Maybe we're sick of blue. We'll see. Hey,
it's a statement for the month of April.
There was a car wreck last night. And everyone's okay.
This is wild.
Everyone's okay, but there was a truck driver full of toilet paper, and his
truck crashed.
His truck crashed on I-20, full of toilet paper, and toilet paper went all over the place, all over the highway, and most of it burned up. So there was this is a true story. You can Google it right here in the Dallas area. So I guess what I'd say is clean up on aisle 20. That's what I'd say. But yeah, so that's sad. People are already in a toilet paper crisis, and now it's just on fire. This toilet paper's on fire. Okay. Hey, and here's some more sad news because things are just sad these days. They shouldn't be. We're happy. We got the joy of the Lord. But another thing, Justin Bieber postponed his summer concert.
Were you going to go?
So I was thinking about
it. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You love
stay in the kitchen cooking up. Can you come, friend? You want to hear about this friend? My only intentions. Yeah, you were my only intentions. What? Cut up your own bread? Well, I hope you're cutting your own bread. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, Bieber out, so we'll postpone him. So yeah. Crazy. All right.
So good.
Hey, here comes Blaine Harwell's coming up my driveway. So, hey, we're gonna do a bracket check-in. Let's hope this works today. Technology's not our friend today, but let's go here with our bracket check-in and see if Sean is available to talk to us about
what up.
Hi, everybody. How
Look
are
at
you
that
doing?
Shirt.
Man.
Yep. Patriotic Shirt Day.
America. Yes, sir.
That's right. We stand for that flag.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. What's the hat you're wearing today?
Oh, that hat?
Yeah.
That hat is a World War II vets of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay. And did you pick that up do you know somebody, or just pick it up at
It was a gift, yeah. Back in the day, we had lunch every Thursday with some World War II vets.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you know the movie Fury with Brad Pitt?
Oh, great film.
Okay. Great film. The guys that advised that movie were these guys.
Nice.
They were in that unit that it was about. So I got to sit and have lunch with these dudes every week and hear stories about how one of them was saying, the first time I got hit was on Normandy, got blown up by a German tank. And then he just started laughing. I'm like, how's that funny?
Wow. Yeah, that movie's crazy. I mean,
that's an honor of those guys today.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. Well, man, how are things going over there at your house today?
Man, we are at day 2 of No Frozen 2.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
That's so good.
I mean, she's asking, but we're just like, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
How many days did y'all watch it in a row?
Oh, like 14. I don't know if it was days, but that's how many times she watched it.
Wow.
But today she ate that cereal that she left on my porch. So.
Oh, did she like it?
Well, I tried to film a reaction, and it was just kind of one of these, like.
That's the same reaction we had with it.
That's all I
we
got
dropped
out of
off some Frozen 2 cereal over at Sean's house yesterday.
And then he threw it in the street because he didn't want Frozen 2 in his house.
But
then he had fed it to his kid.
But that commemorative box, though.
Okay, there's two things about that commemorative box that, upon closer investigation, makes it really cool.
Okay.
Okay. There's an Elsa version of the cereal, and there's an Anna version of the cereal.
Oh.
Didn't know that till we poured a bowl this morning, and my daughter goes, "Oh, look, we got Anna." I was like, "What?" And I'm flipping in the box. I'm like, it's two different versions. So we got the Anna Collector's Edition.
How do you know?
Because the marshmallows are different.
No.
Okay.
In that case, can I have that box back?
What?
In that case, can we have our box back?
Yeah, it might be destroyed at this point.
All right, man. Hey, well, let's talk bracket. I don't even know the results of this thing. What do you got? Let's throw that bracket out.
Okay, I'm throwing it up. So you talk.
Yeah, we had a record number of votes. Are you putting the picture up,
Yep.
BG? Okay. So yeah, record number of votes came in, and I am happy/sad to report that A&M lost.
Oh.
Sorry.
I didn't
College
see that coming.
freshman mustache squeaked by.
You only lost by 10.
Yeah, which I'm like, hooray, we lost. I don't know. I'm too used to that. Like, I don't like these moral victories. But at the same time, I'm glad we didn't win.
I got you. Yeah.
I just can't
I don't
believe
know.
200 people voted on this.
That's some
I
passion.
know, that's crazy. Well, and I made the second question required, so it couldn't just be a A&M spam. You had to answer both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our final is the college freshman mustache going up against stepping in water wearing socks.
Wow. Okay.
So we got both like tactile, sensory experience kind of things. It could go either way, folks.
What are you predicting out of this bracket?
Out of this bracket, I'm feeling like a lot of college students are voting on this since it was like college heavy on the North region.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like the stepping in water with socks is going to win out because most of those people are probably trying to grow that mustache right now, and they think it looks good. I did. You've seen my old license. I tried it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Do you have your license with you? You probably don't. Do you have it with you?
You know what? You give me a second. I'll go get it.
Okay, go get that.
Right.
I think everybody wants to
Go
see
fast.
what's going on there, and we'll wait for that, Brittany.
Yeah.
But,
There's a mystery today that I need to go solve when this is over.
okay.
I can't find my money.
Well, you haven't needed it, right?
You can't find your wallet?
Yeah, I haven't needed it for anything, so it could be an American Girl doll prop at this point, for all I know.
Yeah, who knows? Okay. Well, next time we see you, we want to see that mustache. So.
Yeah, I'll just start growing it now.
Can you do us a favor? Can you grow out the mustache for until Sunday at least?
Until Sunday, you won't even see anything. It takes me 6 months to even show.
Okay.
Now you got a little bit.
And it does. There's a little, but it doesn't connect here.
We just want
And
the
like
mustache.
it grows really long here.
Just the mustache. We don't care about the rest.
Yeah, just get the mustache.
It's right there.
Yeah.
There you go. We want that.
So we want it.
Yeah, I'll let it go till Sunday, and it'll
Okay.
look exactly.
And then shave everything
Like
but
this.
the stash for Sunday.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Awesome,
well-
dude. Hey, well, and the voting goes live, and then are we going to keep it up till Sunday now? There's an extended.
Well,
version
do you
of this
want to
thing?
know? Do you want to know the champion before Sunday, or
Oh.
do you want to just let it go all the way to Sunday?
Oh, I think we want to crown a champion on Sunday. Yeah.
So yeah,
All right,
Saturday
then
night.
we'll make voting live, and
Okay,
Sunday
so we'll
we'll
put
reveal
both of them
what
out
the
there.
worst of the worst is.
Okay. And then we'll just let people vote for the next couple of days, and Sunday we'll know.
Yeah.
All right. So get online,
Yeah.
get on our socials, and go out there and vote for that. All right.
Thanks,
Hey,
Sean.
God bless you, American.
Here we go. Salute.
Look at him. He's
I
unfurling.
feel like we should put our...
Yeah.
This is weird. We're cutting you off.
It's like a really windy day.
I can't end it. Where's the button? Bye, Sean.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a
All right.
really windy day.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Hey, here's our question of the day because we had my rapper friend on.
Which you'll see.
You'll see. Who's your favorite Christian rapper? Who's your favorite Christian rapper?
We want to know. Do you know a Christian rapper?
Oh man, come on, Kanye? Are you kidding? Like,
True.
Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. Closed on Sunday. With some lemonade. Chick-fil-A. Got that sauce. I don't know all the words, but Kanye's album's great. Lecrae's great. Andy Vimeo's great.
Andy Mineo.
Yeah, him too.
Yep.
You got
Tadashi.
Tadashi's great. There's an old school group called Grits.
Yes.
They were legit. Yeah, Toby Mac. I mean,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are gonna hate, but Toby Mac is a pioneer. So like, what are people saying out there?
Let's see.
Caden Young.
Caden Young, favorite Christian rapper.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have some new ones when we drop these links in later. So.
Yeah, I've never heard any of those. So.
Love me some. What
Carson said copyright part 2 for singing Kanye.
Why can't? Yeah, Kanye's like, shut it down. Shut it down. Okay. Well.
Good. So.
I don't know if you.
Lecrae is king.
Lecrae is so good.
I'm just always impressed about rappers, like the content in their lyrics is so good.
Yeah.
Like they just pack it full.
Yeah, you think,
of
it's not, but then it's like the theology is like super deep.
So solid. Yeah.
And then there's that whole.
The whole 116.
The whole 116 gang. Yeah. So if you're looking for some Christian rap to bump, if you will,
just go find Lecrae or Triple E and then see who's suggested.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
So all right, got any more coming in?
Chris Hurt is my favorite Christian rapper from Megan McDonald.
Oh.
Favorite intern of the day?
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. I want to rock right now. I'm Chris Hurt and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you contagious. No, I'm a winner. No, not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me. Girls adore me. I mean, even the ones who never saw me. Like the way that I rhyme at a show. The reason, I don't know. Word. All right. Hey, we are going to try something with some, thanks Megan McDonald, and you're going to get, not a raise, but you're going to get a high five when I see you next. All right, hey, we are going to try something with some Skype calls. We're going to do a little craft battle.
Yeah, so we challenged.
Here's the premise. Yeah, give it to them.
We challenged 3 siblings, sets of sisters, to create something using only things found in their kitchen. That would create a scene from the book of Daniel. So we're going to check in and see
how they're doing.
Have done.
Okay. So who are the people?
We have the Elliots, Macy and Hope.
Uh-huh.
And we have Allison and Kaylee Bicknell.
Yeah.
And then we have Ellie Campbell and Chloe Campbell.
Yes. So the Bicknells, the Campbells, and the Elliots.
The group. I think I'm ringing the whole group.
Okay, we're going to call the group. Hopefully this works. Welcome to April Fool's Day. What's the meanest April Fool's joke, Brittany? Someone's pulled on you.
I know in 3rd grade, all my teachers said they were quitting or something. Or they all switched rooms or something. And everyone was upset.
There's the Elliots. There's the Campbells.
And, okay, we'll add them. People. And the Bicknells are all
We're all here. Skype is working. Technology is working today.
Everybody?
What up? Okay.
Don't see Bicknells. I don't know if your camera's on.
Yeah, Bicknells, turn your cameras on if you hear us at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sometimes technology's hard.
Well, here's the deal. We gave you the premise. I don't know who wants to go first. But I see the Campbells on the top of my screen. So Campbells, we're going to go with you first. Tell us the story you went with and show us your set.
Okay, so we picked the story from Daniel, the fiery furnace. So we kind of made a little story. Let me flip. There's the flip. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So we got the orange gummy bear. He's the king on the throne.
Okay, nice.
And our marshmallow with our apple cutter. All right. And then these are his guards. Yeah. And then these are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And then this gold spoon here is the gold image. And then the furnace. Okay, let's get the furnace going. I think it's... Oh. Okay, and then he throws them in the furnace.
Okay.
They didn't worship his gold idol. And then you're like, oh, there's 4 people in there.
Nice.
Here's some more fire. And then, and then they don't melt because they don't melt. That's it. Yep.
No, that's beautiful.
So
yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
gummy bears and the apple. I think the key thing was the apple cutter. That made a nice.
Yes, you need that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Job well done. Beautiful. Love that you had gummy
Thank you.
bears.
I like that you used real fire.
And real fire. I love that. So that's beautiful. All right, let's go over to, just because they were here, let's go to the Elliots. Can we go to the Elliots next?
Yes.
Hello. Okay, so Hope and I decided that we were going to make the gold statue King Nebuchadnezzar made. So present to you. Oh, there we go. This is our King Nebuchadnezzar.
Wow.
The whole time I was like, where is
We
it?
have a nice armor made of cereal boxes and a skirt out of foil and a hat made of foil. And we found in our cupboards, what is it? Oh, like gold hairspray from our crazy hair days. So Hope is currently sprayed gold.
Hairspray.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
That's King Nebuchadnezzar.
Can we see the crown better? I feel like her
Yeah,
head.
Yeah.
I can't see her head very well.
She's on our island
Just
as a
on
pedestal.
Standing on the counter.
I'm gonna fall over. This is the crown. We have our statue here, and
that's amazing. That is simply amazing. Yeah, nice work. Now, we know that. Now, did you do all this work to her, or what was your part in this?
okay. Well, Hope and I were brainstorming yesterday, and we decided this is what we wanted to do. I was not willing to do that, so I got her to dress up for me. I just assisted in the process.
That's fair. Okay. Well
So
played.
good.
And please continue standing on the counter until we're done. I think that's awesome. All right.
All right.
Okay, and then that brings us to the Bicknells. You guys are next. What do you got over there?
So we created the statue from King Nebuchadnezzar's dream that represents the different kingdoms of Babylon, the Medes and Persians, the Roman Empire, the Greek Empire, out of spices from the spice cabinet.
Okay.
Here, let me show it to y'all a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up, bro. Flip the camera. I don't know how to do that. Okay, well, it looks like that. Oh, show it. Okay, so it's like the layers.
Nice. That's so
Can you
good.
explain?
We mixed them together.
Yeah. What kind of spices were you using? Do you remember?
Oh yeah. Okay. So for the gold, I use seasoning salt because the stuff is like really good. So it's like pure gold.
Okay.
Get it? For the silver, we use garlic salt, and then we use what was this? Bronze, cinnamon, and then for iron we use rosemary.
Nice.
And then for the clay thing at the bottom, we use this. It's hot chocolate and rosemary because it's like a mix.
Okay. Man, not only is that tasty, very theologically sound.
Yeah.
So
Y'all really put some thought into that.
that's really
What
good.
we're going for.
Okay. Well, we're gonna send it to the chat room and let people vote on this. I think you all. The cool thing is that we didn't give you a specific story. You all chose a different story on your own, which is cool. And then so we'll let you know. We'll keep you posted with who won. We're gonna let the people in the chat do it. But thank you guys for doing it. You guys were awesome.
That's so good.
So someone,
And Hope is still on the counter.
yeah, someone help Hope. No, you know what? Keep
Just
Hope.
leave her on the
Keep Hope there the rest of the day.
Does your mom know she's standing on the counter?
All right.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you guys.
All right.
We'll keep you posted. Great job, you guys over here in the comments. Post it up. Let us know who you think is the winner. Thank you guys. You were awesome. That was so
creative.
like, and so awesome. So
That.
cool. Thank you for doing that. All right. What if anybody say anything in those comments, Brittany?
See, yeah. Anna said something about the Statue of Liberty. Oh, Nebuchadnezzar or Statue of Liberty.
Okay. It's a,
Yeah. So we'll have to go back and look and see.
Okay. But it,
Shadrach is. Yep.
But put your favorite in there, and we'll throw it on social media later today too, and make a poll, make a little poll out there and see who won. All right, so we'll keep you posted on that.
That way we don't have to vote. That would be hard.
And today's Devo is one of our seniors. So without further ado, take a look at today's Devo.
Hey everyone, I'm Joey, and Chris and Brittany asked me to do the devotion for today, and I'm excited to, share with you what I think God wants me to talk about today. So, with that being said, let's just get right into it. So, this morning I was thinking about, writing down this devotion, what I want to say, and just what kept coming to me is prayer, and especially because we've been having all this extra time, that we have all this time to praise God and to worship Him. So that's what I, thought I wanted to talk about. So of course I consulted and I started with my devotion for the day, the First 15 app. And of course, today's lesson was about solitude and having all this extra time and time to get right with God and time to pray. So I just want to kind of comment a little bit on what they said today in the First 15 if you didn't get around to it. And then, kind of add a little bit more of my own stuff. So I just want to start first with some encouragement. And there's this verse that always comes to mind about prayer, and it's Matthew 7:7-8. And it says, "Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks it will be open." And I love that verse so much because it just really clearly lays out exactly what prayer looks like and what God wants us to pray like. He's saying, ask and it will be given to you. He wants to give it to you, but he wants you to reach out for it, reach out to him for it. And then right after that, seek and you will find. God wants you to look for it. He's waiting for you. And then knock and it will be open. So again, just coming to him, he's waiting to give you exactly what you want. And that's kind of my main point for today, is that don't wait to get that. Don't wait to knock on the door and ask God, because now is the time. I feel like just all this time, it seems like we have endless time at home. And if you've been waiting for a certain moment or a certain time to get right with God, or to give up some sort of sin or temptation or anything like that, now is the time for that. So I would just encourage you that whatever you feel like you need help with, or you want to cast your cares on him, he'll take them, and you just got to make that first step. So for me personally, I've been asking for something specific for help with. And that can be pretty well explained in James 1:5. And it says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him." And that's personally what I've been praying for. I've been praying for wisdom because I feel like in these situations, or these opportunities I have to talk to you guys or talk to my small group on Wednesday nights, or just really anyone, that I want to talk about what God wants me to talk about, right? I want to have that wisdom that God's wanting to give me. He's just waiting for me to make the first move, and I've been making the first moves, and I've been getting all this wisdom and learning more about how to effectively do devotions like this, stuff like that. So just one piece of wisdom I feel like God has given me recently is this saying, and it's a verse from 2 Corinthians, I believe, and it says, "You are not your own, for you were bought with a price." And I think that we can all take that and try to live our lives more like that, like it's not our own life. Like you were bought with a price, you are God's, and you should live your life like you're God's, not as your own. So all that to say that God is waiting to give you what you want. He wants you to reach out. He wants you to ask. He's just waiting for you to come to him. Don't put it off any longer. So yeah, I just want to encourage y'all to get into your devotions for, this week, get into prayer. And then as long as this quarantine asks, just use it as an opportunity. So yeah, thank you guys.
Yay, Joey.
Sweet. Good
Good
word.
perspective for one of our seniors. and the American flag. That's like a theme today.
Yeah,
Sean, and then Joey's bedroom, America. I love it. Be praying for America. Be praying for all of the world as well, but mostly America. Hey, Sunday show is
Sunday.
Sunday!
We have Nathan Gamble.
Who
Messed up the time on Monday.
But we're not, man. We love him, and he's just in a different time zone.
It'll just give y'all time to watch.
Yeah. So
Marley
this weekend, go Marley and Me, Dolphin 1 and 2, Dark Knight, and see some of his movies.
Yeah.
And you Google him, and he'll be on the show Sunday.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. So make sure you're there for Sunday. And then also next Sunday will be the only show next week. I know some of you are like, and some of you are like, I haven't watched it yet. But next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to take a little break because Wednesday night we're going to do something called All In at 7 o'clock. And so we're not doing any Zoom calls next week. We're not doing any shows next week because we want everybody all in at 7 o'clock next Wednesday.
It's kind of like one big service.
One big service. So we're gonna there's gonna be some teaching. It'll be a little bit of worship and we'll have some fun. So 7 o'clock. And here's the deal. We want you to come all in. We want you to tell somebody. This would be a great time for you to invite somebody. It's like you're inviting them to church, but it's way easier because it's online. We're going to do it on...
is click a link.
Yep, we're going to do it on YouTube. We'll send out all the details, but 7 o'clock, all in next week. And so Sunday will be our last show of the week. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no show.
Yeah.
But Wednesday, we can't wait. It's going to be super fun. So, hey, praying for you guys. We miss seeing you. We're going to get through this. So hang tight. Do your e-learning. Mind your parents.
Don't go crazy.
Yeah, and go this week and watch some of our shows. These have been quality shows. Quality shows. If you missed anything, go back and see the guests that we had.
I watched yesterday's just because I got sucked in.
Yeah,
and I lived it. So.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's
Weird.
more sad
It's
for you
probably
or
It's
them
fine.
or what. But hey, have a great day, and we'll see you April Fool's Day.
No, we'll see you Sunday. Today's
See you
April
Sunday.
Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah.
So
Red Frisco.
out.